Welcome to UA2's Dollhouse Halloween edition. Since we have So Managing One Doll released this year, I decided to make my favorite Catty Noir a Halloween costume. After all, what's a better choice for Halloween than a black cat doll, right? This is my concept. Let's think of this as her stage concept for Halloween. Let's start, shall we? Face up time. I really like her pink hair, so I decided to keep her original hair and face up. There's only two things I wanted to change is her lips color and I want her eyes to be a bit more defined. So first, I'll use a white eyeliner to put some highlights on her lashes. And then do a little touch up with a black technical pen. I don't want this makeup to be permanent, so I'll use gouache color because it can be dissolved in water. Use a super tiny paintbrush to color her lips orange. I also paint her eyebrows the same orange and paint her nose with a lighter orange. And the face up is pretty much done. And while we was here, let's just paint a nail. For her hair, I'll braid some small strands and add some sparkly accessories here and there like this. This, I think, is jewelry silver wire I bought for very cheap from Alibaba. Clothing time. I decided to copy the design of this top, but I also put a bit lining inside. Wow, this fabric is sparkly. First, hem the armhole and neckline. Sew the lining and main fabric right side together. Since these fabric is too stretchy, put a piece of paper under it for easier sewing. Then flip the right side out and hem the edge. Use embroidery on the neckline to cover my ugly sewing. And sew the two sides together like this. Then hem the bottom. And sew Velcro on the back. For decoration, I sew these black ribbons right here and put some rivets on. I found this skirt that I think is brass, but later I think I better make the skirt myself, so here it is. I hemmed the bottom twice since this is pure leather. Hem the top of the skirt. I used a ton of pins to make the bulk pleats like this. Don't worry, it will not leave any mark on the fabric. You may have to iron it a bit to keep the pleats. And sew the two parts right side together. And fold the top part and sew it flat. Sew the Velcro on. Almost forgot forgot I saw the exact stitch on this hem, but the sewing machines missed a stitch, so I just glue a pumpkin to cover it. Sew a ribbon here to keep the skirt from flying upward. For her cape, I sew a basting stitch this rectangle and then gather it. Sew this ribbon on to make a string to tie the cape around the neck. The leggings are simple. Hem the top and bottom. Sew the inner seams together. Flip it inside out and voila, it's done. Accessory time. I 3D printed these tiny jack-o'-lantern and number 13, I paint black and orange, of course. For her shoes, I'll use the boots I think belong to Melody Piper, which have the same design as mine, and also luckily they have some kind of musical clef decor elements, so they're perfect for my project. All I need is paint all the decor elements pink and orange. And glue on these half jack-o'-lantern. Last thing, her hat. This is a wobbler sheet. Heat this triangle piece up by a hairdryer and make a cone shaped. Cut 2 slots for her ear. Then glue these two together. Heat this part up and fold it. And paint everything black. Tie an orange ribbon on. And glue this 13 number to it. For all her small bracelets and earrings, just paint them pink or orange according to my design. And use this chrome pen to add some metallic detail. This is her original belt buckle that I just painted black and chain the black belt to pink ribbon. Last but not least, paint her microphone silver and orange and stick the number 13 to it. And finally, she's done. Let's treasure. Nine months without video. I wonder if anyone remembers who I am at this point. I have to admit that normally I'm very lazy, but my day job has been keeping me so busy this year. I have filmed a lot of videos, but I don't have any time to edit them. But I'm back now. I have so many pending projects. Maybe next week I'll start making all the shadow ghosts. Or do you still remember last year I made Greta Gremlin? My niece is begging me again to make the Pennywise for her. Should I be the best aunt ever again and make her a new doll this Christmas? I hope you enjoy my late Halloween video. I finished her just within 2 days, but video editing took too much time, so in the end I couldn't make it in time. But compared to the Fates last year, which took me 3 years to finish, Catty is a big improvement. Do you like the project with original characters like this, or the one that I make my own doll with my own style? Let me know in the comment section. Happy Halloween! See you next time. Bye!